Alrighty, welcome back to episode number 33, something like that. I keep forgetting. But in any case, we are about to invade London. Okay, so we're going to be invading to these two battle zones right here. Okay, so Ozar Matsuri has 930. Basically, we can kill him with the carrier commanders because the condition is sunny, so we can do whatever the hell we want. On top of which, relocation is actually possible because we actually built a military base in Paris. So that's actually really good. In case I fuck up, I can send in other commanders as well. Send in Omega Keiko. I'm debating whether or not. Sending those guys. Yeah, this should be a wipe. Rommel can one-shot Dover by himself. Yeah. As you can see, London is really easy once you capture Lisa Britain and whatnot. All right. Because London is basically the end of the Aris Empire, as you guys know it. There's really no point in establishing a repair shop here because it's not like London. London is not too useful as a repair station. I mean, what are you gonna use for Isashima? Oh yeah, Isashima's really darling, isn't it? But I mean, London is really good at, in terms of as an income generator. I mean, it's got 600 resources, it's got 900 tech. You have the ability to build both a quarry and a lab on it, or either a quarry and a lab on it. So it's very versatile in that respect. If you need more resources, go ahead and put on a quarry. If you need more tech, put on the lab. And you can also build a breast shrine, but I'll explain what the use for the breast shrine is later. But other than that, I'm not really too sure. What should we even get here? So right now, in my eyes, either the only use I have is either maybe the quarry for more additional resources, or the women's gym that gives 20% extra EXP to female commanders. Let's go with the quarry for now. And after you invade in London, and after you actually get Sarah Britain and Elisa Britain, John Lawrence automatically defects to your forces as well. And now the Aris Empire is no more. And because of the Noble event, or the Noble Mansion event, we also got 10k resources. Yay, banzai. Okay. So, now because you have okay, so let me explain the events here. Dating royalty is an automatic. You clear Sarah right there, right now. Because you've already, because I guess Sarah and Togo are already dating. There you fucking go, I guess. So that's really easy clear. Motherly Lessons is the event that will continue Mary Britain's events after you actually capture her from, I think it was South Africa. And the reason for this is because you need to clear all of her events, and she needs to give you a boob job. And that way you can progress her events, I guess. If you don't do her events, that's why I did all of her events before I invaded London. Is because if you don't do that, then you can't clear her because... yeah, that's kind of how it is. So now that we've done that, and now that Elisa Britain is now part of our roster, now her new events do show up for Mary Britain. So now you can go ahead and clear her. It should be like 1 or 2 more events or something like that. And John Lawrence is the thing is about John Lawrence is that Lawrence is one of Sarah Britain's most trusted advisors. They're childhood friends. You guys might know him if you guys know World War II history or English colonial history. imperialist system rather, that John Lawrence is based off of. I forget if his real name was actually John Lawrence, but if you guys have, it's the guy that the movie Lawrence of Arabia is based on. That's basically it. So that's why his name is hence John Lawrence. In any case, John Lawrence, we can now recruit. Do we recruit him right away, or do I need to do his event in order to recruit him? Okay, he's already been recruited. Fuck. Whatever. I remember this one not being too hard. Hey, Cleon Lemon's barely faster than him. Hey! Hey! I feel bad for Femubeko. I have to leave her out of. I have to leave her out of basically every single battle. We can just do this, just for the sake of having her gain experience as well. Now that event is what differentiates the true True Route number 2 from True Route number 1. Now that triggers the initiation of the Scarlet events. You'll see what I mean in a second. Or soon. Alright, so now that we've conquered London, the nice expedition fleets have now stopped. Thank fucking God. Okay, we're gonna keep Kogitomi here because she's got Peacekeeper. We're gonna keep Ozamatsu over here. We're gonna send Tanko Raizo down here. Shibigami over here. And is that it? Okay. Start. Oop. Now we're gonna remove all our forces across the fucking map, not through Spain, but all the way around the world to Hawaii. Because, like I said, you cannot invade the United States through Spain. If you do that, weird shit is gonna happen, and you cannot recruit the American admirals, the good ones anyway. And there's really no point in invading Spain anyway, because in World War II, as you guys may or may not know, if you guys know your World War II history, Spain was neutral because Spain was fucking itself up in the Spanish Civil War. In this game, it kind of likes to replicate that with the whole conflict between the brother and sister of the Issei Shima royalty, whatever. So yeah, it's not even worth attacking them. Not right now, anyway. You can just leave them alone because they'll never invade you. It's kind of like Turco, where they're just fighting each other, and they don't really care about fighting anyone else. It's just a fucking civil war. That's about it. Except Turco is being invaded and killed by Space Disaster because apparently there's a Pandora's box in somewhere. And weird shit. Anyways, alright. So as you guys can see, John Lawrence is there. The thing is about John Lawrence is that his main ship, the KW Trafalgar, is really weird. I have no idea why they designed him like this. It's got 109 CP, which is really weird for a CP amount for a ship. Like, what the fuck, man? On top of which, it's not really even that good anyway. The only redeeming quality about the KW Trafalgar is the fact that it comes with the sonar built in, so he can see submarine ships easily, without the aid of other ships to do so. But it's like, why? It's bad. So John Lawrence isn't necessarily the most spectacular commander out there. He's good, don't get me wrong, he's good. But the only, as you guys can see, his second ship slot is radar plus 28%. Yeah, that's good and all, it makes him really fast, but he's got no other bonus slots. So what the fuck? Like, how are you really good exactly? And on top of which, he's got a really unique passive skill, which is called Light Hand. It's basically, as you guys can see from the description, attack increases depending on the HP of his target. The more HP his target has, the more damage he'll do. Problem is, his bonus attacks aren't really that much. Like, for example, you're targeting an enemy with like, let's say 700, 800 HP. His bonus attack will only give him like maybe 7 or plus 8% on top of his original damage. Now, what's that gonna do? Like fucking 80 damage or some shit like that. It might make a difference here and there, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Top of which, why do I still have these SSV X's? Was I supposed to buy 5 of them? Me no comprende. What the fuck? I just buy one of these. Oh shit, I only have 84 resources left. Holy fuck. Talk about bankruptcy. Anyways. Okay. Gonna send Elizabeth Britton over here. Send John Lawrence up there. I guess there's really, I don't know what else to give her. By the way, the SSV exit ships, they suck. A good habit. This might be to clear her. I don't know. I guess just gets her. I think Lalamani actually finds an oil well somewhere in the Philippines. That's why we get that 10,000 more resources. It's kind of a weird. It's just like a random event, I guess. No, these guys again. Well. Time to see what happens when I send Sarah Britton out to face you guys. Sweet.